I'm joined now by Liam Daley. How you doing, mate?
I'm good, mate. Yeah, yourself?
I'm doing all right. It's Thursday night training. It's a bit cold outside, but
my favourite night of the week, to be fair.
Yeah.
Training, a few matches after, you know.
No, we've been itching to have a chat for a while. Just me and you, right? It's just me and you.
Yeah.
And a few million people, you know. A couple of hundred, like, you know.
Yeah, that's
it. But tell me about them goals on Saturday then.
Now, to be fair, mate, we sent the boys at the minute. You know, you can't knock any of them. Look, we keep saying we want to keep clean sheets, and you know, defensively, I know it sounds mad. We've got some great players defensively, 1v1 defenders, technical defenders, old school defenders. We've got a mixture of everything. But at the minute, we're just, you know, we brought a new goalkeeper in who I thought was very good on Saturday. You know, bit of maybe they need to get a bit used to each other, communication and things like that. But we are working on things, and we do want to start keeping clean sheets, obviously, because we are getting away with it at the minute, and that's credit to, it's not just attacking wise, because you know, like you look at the likes of Chris Hussey and Alex at the minute, they're you know, going forward, they're a threat. Even though, you know, Hussey plays centre half, still steps out with the ball well and gets us up the pitch in good areas. I think Alex does deserve a special mention at the minute. Over the last few weeks, I think he's been back to the levels we want him at. You know, he's up and down. His delivery's been good, and you know. But look, there's things to work on defensively. Like, you know, I'm a bit harsh on Alex sometimes because he travels in with me, and I want him to do well, and I think he will move on to bigger things. But you know, I want him to be physically better in the air and go and dominate things. You know, Chris Hussey's an experienced defender. And you know, he's the best defender in the league, but you know, we want him to just cut them odd little mistakes out. Macca's Macca, you know, you ain't gonna chat. He's been around the block, and then I mean Vanza the other day. I mean, that defensive block, that's Vanza in a you know, all over, and yeah. You know, look, we're gonna do some work on it again tonight. It's not going unnoticed. We're not sitting out there going, oh well, we need to score 4 goals and 3 goals, we'll win games, because we do want, where we're coming now to the end of the season, we need to be keeping clean sheets for us to give us a chance to get where we want to be.
Yeah, absolutely. So news today is that Nuneaton unfortunately not with us for the rest of the season, and obviously we've missed the staff and stuff. All the very best for them, and hope they can get some positions in football. But we've got to move on, and we've got to win our games that are in front of us, and no harder than the game on Saturday, assuming it goes ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean, touching on Nuneaton, I played for Nuneaton. You know, it's a great club, some good people down there, but you know, look, I don't like talking bad. Unfortunately, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, they were paying stupid money this year for players what. I don't know if as a manager, if I would have been giving them the money they was getting. But look, that they tried to go one way, and I'm not saying that's their complete downfall, but it is a shame for the club because they are a massive club at the level. But you know, look, for us, as harsh and horrible as it sounds, I'm looking in the bigger picture. It does help us because our position will change in the league. We will be concreted in the playoffs then, and for, I'd say, like the first time properly this year, it's going to be in our hands now, like, because you know, you come into the, you know, what's the business end, should we call it, and at the end of the day, I've always said, if you're in and around the playoffs come Christmas, you've got a chance. Well, we're coming towards the end of January now, and we're going to be in the playoffs. So look, I like to have a bit of a wind up on Twitter and that, but people do need to take us a bit serious now. We've got a great squad, we're looking to improve it as well, so I'm sure that there will be people coming through the door, you know, exciting players, and that's we've got our eye on a goal, and you know, I'm confident we're going to be in the right area regarding Saturday's game. I mean our pitch is great, isn't it? But I mean, I think that would struggle come Saturday because listen, you can't change the temperature, can you? But we'll prepare tonight, ready for the game, and as you just said, then you can only take one game as they come, and you know, I'm quick to look at other results. Gaffer's not as into that. He likes to just deal with us, which I think a lot of managers are, but I can't help myself. I have to see where we're at and that, do you know what I mean? Because you know, look, I am excited. We've got a young bunch, and you know, like, at the end of the day, at the start of the season, we believed in there that was going to be there, but we didn't get off to the best start. And you know, look, we're knocking on the door, aren't we?
Absolutely, that's two home victories on the bounce. Would have been nice. Hopefully, we'll get a game on Saturday and then take it to the league leaders. But then we got a week off.
Yeah.
Is that good? Is that bad?
I mean, I was just talking about in the car. Obviously, we're trying to get a little friendly sorted for next week anyway, just to keep the lads ticking, because obviously we're not going to have a game on the weekend. We will be in training, but sometimes it's not the worst thing, because everyone's starting to play each other now. So obviously some teams have got that one or maybe two games in hand. So I don't like being in a false position. So, you know, it's not the worst thing to sit back on a weekend and go, well, let's have a look where we are now. Do you know what I mean? So listen, we've got a fit group. It's not like the lads need a rest or anything like that. Touch wood, the lads are all seem fit and healthy. We haven't got no one on the injury table at the minute. So I don't think it's a major problem. It's one of them things. If you haven't got a game, you haven't got a game. The lads will still be in on Saturday. They'll do an hard session, I would have thought, and we'll prepare for the following week. Is that right?
Yeah.
So
no, it's Hales Owen.
Oh, is it Hales Owen that week? Well, there you go, another massive game, isn't it? Because, I mean, I was disappointed when we played Hales Owen. I thought we let ourselves down, but we owe them one, and you know, it's a bit of a derby, isn't it? So it's a nice game to look forward to.
Tell us about your season. I mean, you've come on. You started in the centre half, and I've seen you come on. I mean, you've been helping out on the bench and stuff like that, and then coming on for the last few minutes. Sometimes it's been at centre forward with a few moves.
Yeah, that's it. No, I think I've enjoyed it more playing up front, to be fair. But now, look, when I come in, I obviously come in to I haven't been fit for a few seasons. I got myself where I wanted to be. I've helped out the team when needed, and you know, look, we brought Chris in, and you know that balance. Look, I've had more years of playing. I can still listen. I'm still, when I'm called up on, I'm always ready to play. I don't suffer with injuries and things like that. Look, I can't move like I used to move, but if I'm needed, I'm there to play. Do you know what I mean? But I've really enjoyed it. Obviously, Vorney and Gav have kind of brought me into the fold. The three of us on the side, and I never thought I'd say it because I've never had an eye on this side of football, but I've actually kind of took to it more than the actual play. Like, I'm worse on the side than what I was on the pitch. So listen, long may it continue. At the minute, we're in a good place, and I'll just, if the team needs me, the team can. You know what I mean? I'm there to help out when needed.
Absolutely, but I'll tell you what, it's a pleasure talking to you. No. You know, you talk a lot of sense.
Thanks, Joe. Not many people say that. Not many people say that. No, but I appreciate it. Like I say, listen, the club, it's a great little club there, and you know, you can see the fans are starting to come a little bit more and that now, and just a good feel here, isn't it? You know, we've got a great change room, you know, good manager, chairman's great, everything's just nice, you know what I mean? And for me, it's
good media bloke.
Good media bloke. It's just
good assistant.
Yeah, a little assistant. It was good. Nah, but nice and Stuart.